My child, my beloved. Before you take another breath, listen with the ears of your soul. For what I am about to reveal is not ordinary. It is not coincidence that you are seeing this message at this precise hour. I was sent by God Himself, and the heavens have been whispering your name for days. There is a shadow around your house that must be broken before the third sunrise. My beloved, you must understand this clearly: nothing in your life has been random. Every delay, every betrayal, every sudden sadness that came without reason, all of it has been connected to a curse that was not meant to be yours. Someone you trusted, a face that smiled at you across your own table, spoke words that turned into chains. They thought it was harmless, but heaven saw the intention behind it. And now, I, Michael, stand before you to end it. Do not be afraid, my child. God has been protecting you even when you thought He was silent. You were never alone. But heaven cannot intervene until you hear this message with your full heart. There are 3 days only, 3 dawns between your present pain and your divine restoration. Before we go further, listen carefully. Heaven chose you for this message because your soul is pure. Because in the last season, when others complained, you prayed. When others gave up, you whispered, "God, I still believe." And that whisper reached the throne. Beloved, this is not just a warning, this is an awakening. I was sent to open the veil that hides the truth. And when you hear what I am about to say, you will never look at your own family the same way again. But first, I must ask you something sacred. Pause for a moment. Place your hand upon your heart and say, "God, if this message is meant for me, let my spirit recognize it." Feel that warmth rising in your chest right now? That is not imagination. That is the confirmation of heaven. My child, your ancestors have been watching over you. They have seen the same cycle repeating: love rising and falling, money coming and vanishing, peace appearing then disappearing like smoke. This curse was tied to the bloodline. And the person who did it thought it was a simple act of protection for themselves. But it bound you instead. You need to hear this truth. It began with jealousy, a jealousy that was quiet, hidden behind fake kindness. They looked at you and saw your light. They could not understand why doors opened for you that stayed locked for them. And so, out of envy, they spoke your name into the wrong hands. I see a woman with trembling hands. She once hugged you tightly. But when you turned your back, her words turned cold. She said, "Let them never rise above me." And those words became the rope that tied your destiny. My beloved, this is why your dreams have felt delayed. This is why you often start something powerful. And just when success comes near, everything collapses. This is not your fault. You are not cursed because of sin. You are targeted because of light. God's favor upon you made the darkness restless. But remember this: no curse can remain unbroken once heaven sends a warrior to intervene. And I, Archangel Michael, have been assigned to you for this moment. Listen to me carefully now. The next 3 days are not ordinary days. They are divine windows of deliverance. Every hour counts. The first day will reveal. The second day will cleanse. And the third day will seal your freedom. Beloved, I want you to stay with this message till the very end. Do not rush. Do not look away. For with every word you read, I am dismantling the chains placed around your life. My child, you have often felt watched, as if someone knew your secrets, your pain, your plans. You were not imagining it. The spiritual world has been tracking your steps because you carry a rare destiny. There is a divine inheritance meant only for you. But it was intercepted by those who feared your rise. Heaven's council gathered 3 nights ago. Your name was called. And I said, Father, allow me to go. Allow me to warn them. Allow me to free them. And God said, Go, my warrior, tell them they have 3 days to break it. My child, the enemy works subtly. They hide behind family ties, behind sweet voices, behind familiar smiles. But the energy you felt lately, the tiredness without cause, the restless nights, the sudden arguments, are all signs that heaven is ready to shift it. Beloved, you must know something else. God never sends warnings without preparation for blessings. This message is not only about breaking what was placed. It is about unlocking what was withheld. Your wealth, your peace, your relationships, your health, all will return 7-fold when this is over. But you must not ignore this call. For if the third sunrise comes and you have not acted in spirit, the cycle will repeat for another 7 years. I do not say this to frighten you. I say it to awaken you. Pause again, my child. Look around your room right now. Do you feel that slight chill? That is the shift, the moment when the unseen world begins to move on your behalf. Your faith is being tested, but your victory is closer than ever. This curse was powerful, but your calling is greater. For it is written, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And I am here to make those words come alive in your life. Beloved, you might wonder, how can I break something I cannot see? Listen closely. Heaven operates by faith and word. Just as the curse came through spoken words, so shall it be broken by spoken truth. In the coming paragraphs, I will guide you through divine revelation. Every line will peel away a layer of darkness from your path. As you keep reading, your home will shift. Your atmosphere will lighten. And what has been held back will begin to move toward you. But before we continue, I must tell you something urgent. Someone in your family will try to contact you within these next 3 days. They will speak softly, as if nothing happened. But your spirit will sense the discomfort. That is your sign. Heaven is exposing the source.